Well, this is a follow-up video to getting started on the Day of the Dead mask. I just wanted to show you guys that at this point I have my mask tucked in a bag of plastic so that this background piece is not getting too dry for me to continue working on. I've made some progress, so I have multiple areas on my mask that have 3 layers. So if that's my background layer there, I've got layer 2, layer 3. Here I've got layer 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know, all over the place I've got at least 3 layers of clay. I also have, like I mentioned, I wanted to make sure the top of my mask is connected into the bottom of my mask so I don't end up with my mask breaking in the middle. So I did something where I took this vine and wrapped it around a vine that's coming down from the top. So that's another way to kind of connect those 2 pieces. I've done my teeth, I have a mustache, my upside down little heart for my nose. And then just to finish mine, I'm actually going to go ahead and put a band of flowers around the top of the head. Otherwise, the bottom half here is done. I just need to continue working on that top half. Once I've let this dry just a little bit more, I do want to go back in. I wanted to add a couple of details and just do some texture in here as well as all these different layers. So I was going to use my paintbrush just like this to go in and put some dots around the flower in the eye. It's still a little sticky because I went around those eyes a lot last night with some wet paintbrushes. But now I can kind of get my texture in there since it's a little bit drier. So adding that, I think I need to add something in the middle of the diamonds that looks a little bit blah to me. Maybe some texture on the mustache. Can't decide about that yet. I also might decide on my leaves to go in and just draw a little indent in the middle of them to make them look a little bit more like leaves. I think that looks a little bit better. So this is all those kind of finishing details now that I have a lot of my base created. Okay, so just kind of going back in, finishing up some nice little end of design detail work. The other thing that I've been doing a lot as I'm working is using my wet paintbrush to really smooth my clay. So, you know, if you're noticing lots of clay burrs and little things that you don't necessarily want in your finished project, use that wet paintbrush to go around your designs and really smooth them out, get in all these little nooks and crannies to try to make things as smooth as possible. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for, something similar, of course not the exact same thing, but something similar where you have your background, your layer 2, your layer 3, lots of different elements in your mask. Everything is full, so really outside of right here, this bottom half that's done, I can't really touch that background area in very many places. It's really filled up with design. Okay, so that's what I want to see. For finishing and transporting this to school, you need to make sure that you cover this back up with your plastic and leave it on your board. Okay, do not pick it up off your board. When you go to bring this to school to get fired, I want you to bring your board. You're gonna bring that board with your mask on it to the school, and then I will have you slide it off onto the cart. Okay, don't try to carry your mask in your hands. It's gonna run the risk of breaking or warping really badly in transport. Okay, so you're gonna carry it like a little platform over to your car and then over to the school onto that cart. All right, so that's kind of how to finish up your mask and how to get it to the school without it breaking. Have fun. I hope they look amazing when you're done.